And back in Tucson, new at 10, one woman's out-of-this-world hobby tonight, tracking UFOs from her apartment. And she's using the Tucson city cameras at night in her search for aliens. Danielle Tedesco spent a night with her to see what she could find. And the results tonight only on 4.
Yeah, I see one over there, or an aircraft over there.
Sheila Martin steps outside on her porch at least a dozen times a night looking for UFOs.
Because I'm always thinking about, I guess, UFO hunting.
But she spends most of her time hunting indoors, using the city cameras to zoom in on the skies.
I scan the horizon. There's a lot of weird lights over Tucson. I know a lot of what I have is definitely not normal.
She spots one, a light orb that seems to be rotating. She says this is one she sees a lot. She'll then shoot the screen and post the video of her evidence on YouTube. Her username, Sheila Aliens.
I've always been interested in everything paranormal. I'm not too sure what got me sparked in aliens and UFOs recently, but in the past couple years I've really gotten into that for some reason.
So what do the engineers who set up these cameras think about it all?
I think it's great that someone's using them. For what purpose is, up to them. It's great that people are utilizing them.
Michael Hicks with the Department of Transportation says the cameras were originally installed to find flooding cars on Stone Avenue. Now he says they're for residents to track progress on downtown development.
They're used quite a bit.
It zooms in, it's like a really good camera.
While Martin plans to save up for better night vision equipment, she says she'll continue to use the city cams every night, looking for something extraterrestrial right here in Tucson.
I just hope that they don't take it down once word gets out and, people start hunting UFOs with it,
With Balanced News in Tucson, Danielle Tedesco, News 4.
And get this, Michael Hicks says he also gets email from soldiers in Afghanistan thanking him for those cameras that they use.
Yeah, he says they use them to check their hometowns out, so that's a great use for it as well.
All right.
Okay.
Well, coming up next on News 4.
Thanks for clicking on Zeitgeist. I'm Willie Geist. The question of whether or not extraterrestrials have visited our planet has now risen all the way to the White House. Seriously, President Obama is officially and now on the record in denial about UFOs and their alien pilots. As anyone with a copy of the internet can tell you, there have been any number of UFO sightings in this country over the years, and some notable crashes inside our borders, most famously in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. So the White House on its website has a section called We the People, where citizens can petition the administration online and get a response if they pull together enough signatures. One recent petition at whitehouse.gov read, "Immediately disclose the government's knowledge of and communications with extraterrestrial beings." That one had more than 5,000 signatures. Another petition, this one with 12,000 signatories, reads, "Formally acknowledge an extraterrestrial presence engaging the human race." The White House responded. Phil Larson with the Office of Science and Technology Policy wrote in part, "Thank you for signing the petition asking the Obama administration to acknowledge an extraterrestrial presence here on Earth. The U.S. government has no evidence that any life exists outside our planet or that an extraterrestrial presence has contacted or engaged any member of the human race. In addition, there's no credible information to suggest that any evidence is being hidden from the public eye. However, that doesn't mean the subject of life outside our planet is not being discussed or explored." Larson lays out some of the groups studying life off Earth, pointing out that many scientists believe there is life on some faraway planet, but that we humans are unlikely ever to make contact because of the, quote, distance involved. So the Paradigm Research Group, which sponsored the petitions, unmoved by that, putting out a statement, read perhaps only by me, that read, as expected, it was written by a low-level staffer. The response was unacceptable. Particularly unacceptable when you consider the evidence is right under the nose of the White House. Or should I say, right over the head of the White House. It was the summer of 1952 when a swarm of UFOs famously swooped in over Washington. And it was probably sometime in the summer of 2007 when this video was doctored up on some dude's MacBook and posted on YouTube. But don't take my word for it on the 1952 incident over D.C. Listen to this guy with an authoritative voice in a clip we found somewhere in the depths of the World Wide Web. It's got black and white video and everything.
At 11:40 p.m. on Saturday, July 19, 1952, an air traffic controller at Washington National Airport spotted 7 blips in a corner of the radar scope. They were moving at 100 miles per hour and were heading for the Capitol. No aircraft were known to be in the area. Jet interceptors were scrambled to investigate the UFOs, but within moments, the radar blips had disappeared. When the jets landed, the UFOs returned.
Well, 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 Phil Larson of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. Facts and evidence can be an inconvenient thing, can't they? You say you have no credible evidence of extraterrestrial life on Earth. I say you don't have YouTube and a guy with a soothing, deep voice. Expect a new petition on your desk by day's end. That's Zeitgeist for today. I'll be back here soon with much more of the news you cannot hear.